Special Assembly with Collin Kartchner. He's a social crusader traveling around the United States, trying to help students and families and parents to be able to understand the magnitude that social media and smartphones have on your mental health.
My name is Collin Kartchner, and I live down in Pleasant Grove, Utah. And as a quick introduction to me, a year and a half ago, I created a fake Instagram account for one reason. It was simply to make fun of Instagram because Instagram's ridiculous. Can I get an amen? Thank you. I turned myself into Instagram's craziest influencer. Every day filming myself being obnoxious, complaining about my perfect life, obsessing more likes and comments and followers. And the reason I was doing this was just to make fun of my wife and her friends.
Kartchner's speech.
I thought it was such an awesome opportunity that we got to be able to listen to him and hear him speak about social media and how he feels about it. Social media is a huge thing in today's world, and I've noticed that a lot of people tend to engage in their social media rather than their peers around them. And what I got from this is that we need to start talking with people rather than through the phone. Also, I loved the fact that he wanted us to give an 8-second hug every day. It really made me feel like people care about me enough to want to give me a hug, and I want to share that with other people.
What did you think about the Collin Kartchner speech?
I think what he said about unfollowing things that make us unhappy on Instagram to make our heart happier, I think it's so true and really rings to our ears that we need to follow that. And just be happy with what we have and who we are. Don't compare ourselves to the life that people post on Instagram. It's not always the truth.
The message that really hit home was when Kartchner said that in order to establish an authentic relationship with people, we need to put away our social media and interact with people face to face. Research shows that one of the best ways to do this is to hug 8 times a day for at least 8 seconds. Then Kartchner had the students practice the 8-second hug. Connor Gill here with the Pod News, and joining me is Collin Kartchner, social media activist and TEDx speaker. Collin, you're out here speaking to Houston High students today about the negative effects of social media. Talk about how you started with this.
It all happened, so like I mentioned in the assembly, I was using Instagram as a parody just to make fun of social media. And it got a big following because I was just ripping and making fun of all the people who are using Instagram to make themselves look better than everyone else and create this whole toxic perfectionist culture on social media. And that got really big, and then it just led into a path where I realized how much it was affecting not just adults, but teenagers. And started getting a lot of teenage, high school, middle school kids saying, man, Instagram, social media is ruining my life. Like, it's making me depressed, and then it led to, tons of stories of suicide. Kids saying, yeah, my best friend killed himself, and a lot of it was from not just cyberbullying, but social media pressure. And so I said, no one's really talking about this. I'll go talk about it.
And you mentioned you do have a family too. How do you manage family time and this on the side?
Yeah. So when I'm traveling, I'm zoned in, and when I'm home, I'm zoned in. So literally, my phone goes in a drawer, and when I'm home, I'm like, kids, what are we doing today? Like, we'll get more done in one day than most families do, like in 2 months. I'll be like, okay, we're gonna go to breakfast, we're gonna go see a movie, we're gonna go bowling, then we're going to the tramp park, and then another movie. But I have a really supportive wife, and I got 4 kids, and so, a lot of using tech on the road too, FaceTiming, stuff like that.
And then to wrap everything up, what is your message to teens out there that are struggling, finding their way through social media and negative aspects? You mentioned some people taking their own lives and people thinking that they just need to be the best person out there.
My message to teens is who you are on here is secondary to who you are here. Because a lot of teenagers have flipped it, where who I am here means more than who I am in real life, right? And so, use social media as a tool. Use it to do good. Use it to go brand yourself for scholarship money. And the other thing is, stop following people and accounts that are taking away your happiness. The people, the accounts, the celebrities, the influencers, whoever it is, that when you look at them, you're like, wow, this makes me miserable what you're posting. Just cut them out of your feed. Cut your feed down to like 200 people and accounts that just make you laugh or make you feel inspired. And then it won't be a toxic place. And just Marie Kondo your feed. Remember that? Cut out all the joy feeds. If it doesn't spark joy, get rid of it. So,
thanks, Collin, for your time. And you can catch the full article on Pod News.
Thank you.
Now it's time for you to take on the challenge to put away your phone, start a conversation, and make someone's day great. Connor McGill, the Paw News.